Derek, sound good?
Good. Hey, good win by football team. That was a good football team we played tonight. Defensively, those two defensive linemen were about as dominant players I've seen in a long time. They were all over the place. I thought our defense played lights out. Great job with Dave Miranda and our staff. Nick Fitzgerald's an excellent football player. This team is a good team that we beat tonight. Obviously, we struggled on offense a little bit. We came back the second half, moved the football. +3, the turnover margin really helped us. Field goals obviously really helped us. This was a tough week. After the big win against Georgia, emotional win, we knew that Mississippi State was going to be up, ready to go. It was a big win. The crowd was in it tonight. Really helped us, especially in the first quarter. And now we get to get some rest.
What did you see on the hit with Devin, and what do you think about the hit?
You know what? I've got to look at it. The call was a call. They said that they reviewed it. It was definitely targeted. I did not see anything that would suggest either way. I didn't see it. So.
Coach, there is no appeal process. There's nothing. I mean, tonight it's decided, and that's it.
I think so, but I'll check. I definitely will check.
I guess how kind of bittersweet or deflating does that make this win to have that news come on the end?
No, we're glad we won. We're 7-1. Just beat Mississippi State 19-3.
Coach, how do you feel about the week of practice? You said coming off the emotional win over Georgia.
Good. Tuesday, our guys were ready to go. Open practice well.
Ed, you were pretty calm when all those penalty flags were coming out. Just your idea to remain calm in that instance?
Yeah, there's something I can do. They're throwing. What am I going to do? I mean, I'm going to get fired up and get a penalty myself. I mean, really. I mean, I'm really disappointed in the picture taken and all that stuff. That's totally out of whack. We're going to discuss that. Our guys know that. The hit on them, I got to look at it. I mean, target is target. We can't use our helmet.
What does that mean to this defense?
Devin was a really good football player.
Coach, you're a defensive guy.
Yeah.
If you can't hit the quarterback,
Yeah.
how do you? If you're a defensive guy, how do you play this game?
It's just a rule. I mean, it's the rule. And the rule is you can't lead with your head. You can't lead with your head. I mean, that's the rule.
How'd you get Joe Burrow going? He had a little bit of a slow start.
Yeah, he did. He struggled. We were very sluggish on offense. Got going a little bit in the second half. Wasn't a perfect game this far. It was not his best game, but we won the game. And I'm not going to tear this thing apart. This is a good football team that we just beat.
19-3, your face kind of said it all. Is this how you envisioned this one going down?
I knew it was going to be a battle. I didn't know if we could hold the 3 points. I'm very proud of it. This is a team that rushed for 369 yards against a very good Auburn team. This quarterback's a good team for us to hold up 3 points. Excellent. I thought we'd do a little bit better on offense than we did. But 19 points was good enough. It was a win.
Your team's ability to force turnovers and the secondary coming up with the ball.
Yeah. I mean, those plays that Grant Devin made tonight were phenomenal. What a phenomenal football player he is. The picks that we had at a very key part in the game was critical for us. We didn't have the best rush in the world, but we dropped a lot of people out in coverage. We had a good plan. We basically played 2 defenses.
What was the message at halftime when you guys are so out of it offensively, but still in the game lead?
Keep playing. We got the ball second half. We got to score points. So we got to be more productive. We got to eliminate the negative plays. We got to catch the football when it's thrown to it, and make the throws.
What did you think about the offensive line play? It seemed like there were times where they were very solid, and then other times where they were letting the rush
we couldn't block the 994, so I need to look at it. There were little sacks at the end. I think we came in, we had 110 yards rushing at the end. I thought they rebounded, but we struggled. We struggled, especially with 994.
What was the main thing in stopping Nick? What was the main thing in stopping Nick Fitzgerald today?
Sorry?
What was the main thing in stopping Nick Fitzgerald on there?
Just staying out gaps. I mean, he wanted to run the ball in between the tackles. We had Ed Alexander causing a double team. We had the 4 techniques in the B gap, and we wanted him to bounce the ball outside. They made a couple of adjustments. We made a couple of adjustments. We adjusted a couple of formations that they were hurting us on. It was just a chess match the whole night.
Did you think this was y'all's best defensive showing all year?
Yeah, I don't know that. I know it was a good one against a very, very good offense. We needed it tonight.
Was it like the Georgia game in the fact that Cole Tracy piles up those points and it puts the pressure on them and you get points every time?
Yeah, when you get down there and you get points every time, it starts to break their back a little bit. and it makes it hard for them to come back. I wish we could have scored. Down there in the red zone, they were number one in the conference in red zone defense, so we knew they played zero coverage. We knew it was going to be tough sledding down there.
Yeah, how about getting to the bye, being 7-1, like you said? Just a lot of us didn't think this was going to be happening.
Yeah, it's a tremendous feat for our football team, our coaching staff. We have to take it one day at a time. Our guys need some rest. Obviously, we got Alabama in 2 weeks, a very, very good football team, as we all know. Probably won't have Devin for the first half, so we have to make some adjustments there. That's going to hurt our football team. But you know, hey, we got to live with that. That's what it is. That's the rule, and that's what we got to do. We got to get somebody ready.
How big a weapon was Von Rosenberg today with his placement?
Great weapon. You know, field position. We talked about it last night. We needed to win the field position battle, make them go 90, 99, and they couldn't do it.
Coach, how much better do you think you are as a team than you were against these guys 11 months ago?
Night and day. We're a different team. We have a different chemistry with our coaching staff. We have different leadership. We have a different belief. We have an outstanding kicking game. We have a different quarterback. Things are completely different for the better.
It may be an early question, but you mentioned just how you might have to adjust with Devin being out. But just how do you expect that to? I mean, how to anticipate with White being out? Just what do you think? The adjustment.
Enjoy this one first. Maybe I'll give you the game plan. I'll choose anybody.
Talk about your.
How soon do you turn your attention to the next?
Well, that.
How soon do you turn your attention?
You know, here's the process. You know, I'll give you an example. We didn't play good against Florida, and the natural tendency was to start thinking about Georgia right away. Boy, we're going to do that. We're going to digest it because we need to learn from that lesson. And then when we beat Georgia, the natural tendency is to savor it for about 3 days, and you can't. So we need to go through the process. We're going to look at what we did wrong. We got to fix us first, and next week is going to be about fixing us. Most of our coaches will be out on road recruiting. Our coordinator is going to be in getting ready for Alabama. But as far as us starting practicing for Alabama, it may be Wednesday.
And you think the opponent and the elements maybe had something to do with the passing game being off tonight?
Say again?
The opponent and the elements had something to do with it?
Oh, no question. Yeah, they're different. They're a different football team away than they were at home. And I do believe that our crowd made a difference today.
When you assess the tape, how much will you look at to see how much of it is Mississippi State's defense versus your lack of execution when you look at it on Monday?
I think it'll be both. I think you're going to see a combination of both. Montez Sweat is a very good football player. He was going up and under a bunch. We could not block him. We couldn't run the ball in the middle. Number 94, Jeffrey Simmons. Both of those guys are going to be playing in the NFL. But we need to look why it didn't work, who was doing it. Obviously, Alabama's going to have another great defensive line, so we're going to have to get better at us before we start attacking them.
What do you credit those early turnovers to, and how did they affect the game?
I think it's the knowledge of their passion tree, the knowledge of how guys being in the right place at the right time, and having good players do it.
Grant Delpit had a big game tonight. How critical was his play to what you're able to do?
Yeah, it's a momentum changer. He's a difference maker. That's almost every week. This week he's made a difference in the ball game when we need him, and it looks like it comes easy to him. He's a great football player.
Getting Adrian McGee in the game, is that just a broken fixing kind of thing?
Yeah, you know, I need to talk to Jimmy about it. You know, things weren't working up there. Obviously, we were getting very frustrated with the penetration. Wanted to try a different combination.
Coach, how important is the bye and still win the game? The bye, and after 3 tough physical games to have this chance.
We need it. We can feel. I knew we were tired. I knew we were tired going into the game. I knew this was going to be tooth and nail. Our guys need a rest. They need to get away from football a little bit. They need to get refreshed, get in the weight room, get healed up. I think this comes at a perfect time. This is a much needed bye.
Edward, were you concerned at all just this past week about your team kind of looking forward to the next game or the bye week? You know?
No, I was concerned about a hangover from Georgia, and I was concerned that Mississippi State was a really, really good football team, but the maturity of our football team showed they respected them, and I knew before the game it was going to be a fight. There's no question. We were a little bit flat. They were fired up. Thank God our crowd was into the beginning of the game, set the tempo. But it was going to be a battle.
You mentioned getting a couple guys ready to replace Kevin. Who are those guys you got to rely on?
One more for Coach about this game.
Leadership. Do you think the leadership on this team and the talent is why you guys are where you are?
No question. Want to grit, block out the noise, go to work every day. I think that we have a tremendous coaching staff that we have some additions to our coaching staff that's really helped us. And I think our guys will believe in each other. And obviously, we're a good football team right now, but we need to get better. Hey, guys.
Thank you.